that love. We are obsessed. We're obsessed with love. We love, we break things off, and then we love again. And we repeat the process over and over and over again as we learn our lessons through our lives. Then we break up with people. We start to get some exes as we move along in our lives, right? Happens to most of us. So what does it mean when we dream about our exes? What does it mean? Does it mean that I want to get back together with my ex, or you want to get back together with your ex? Or does it mean that your ex wants to get back together with you? Or is it just a placeholder for something different? As always, there are energetic ties that we get to people, right? Sometimes with especially marriages or long-term relationships, we see ourselves with that person, and in our minds, we see ourselves with them until we die, right? And then something happens in that relationship and we don't want anything to do with that relationship anymore. Now, this is okay. But that person likely is a symbol now in your psyche for different things, right? Now, with all dream interpretations, this is my interpretation. You can feel free to look through the internet for other interpretations, okay? But keep in mind, this is all interpretive. So, when you're looking at this person, and it's this person who is kind of like they're like a symbol for something in your mind, it doesn't always mean that they want to get back together with you, or that you want to get back together with them, or that they know that you're dreaming about them, or, you know that they're dreaming about you. That would be kind of weird. Although some people say like the itchy nose thing, maybe like that's someone thinking about you, but I think that that's all superstition. Anyways, dreaming about an ex doesn't mean that anybody really wants to get together with each other, and nor should they in most cases. Usually when the sailboat sails into the sunset, let that sunset set, let that ship sail. Although if you're in a relationship and you want to give it another go, hey man, it's your life, right? So let's look at a couple of case studies here, a couple of stories, and we will get down to the nitty-gritties of what it means to have a dream about your ex. Please, I want you to know this is completely normal. It's normal to have dreams about your ex. So, like, for those of you that feel like, ooh, people are dreaming about me, trust me, everyone dreams about each other. Like, you're not special. Sorry. So anyways, dreaming about exes is more of, it can be a place in your life that you were in that you're referring to, right? So it could be a time of your youth where you felt really good about yourself, you felt really confident about yourself, and you are looking at a goal to get back some of what you liked from your youth, right? So for one story, the lady was saying that she felt really like confident, super fit, happy, healthy, and that she had a dream about her ex from that time in her life, and it was like this like repeating dream. And it was more about her wanting to get healthy again, right? So it really didn't have anything to do with her ex-boyfriend at all. And she was in a really healthy, happy relationship. The other thing is that it could be, now hold on to your hats, it could be that you see an ex and that you're questioning where you're at in your new relationship. Now, if you're already questioning where you're at in your relationship and you're having a bad dream about your ex, and that ex is morphing into the person who you're currently with, and you're seeing a lot of the red flags that were in your previous relationship, in your current relationship, then that's a good sign to maybe move on, right? Find someone who's a better fit. I think that we are meant to love many times, and that nobody should feel cut short about having a relationship fail, so to speak, right? We need to reframe our minds around failing relationships. They're not failed. It's just that it wasn't the right fit anymore, right? And we all need to grow and move on in certain ways. There's always somebody out there for everyone. Now, for the next story, there was a lady and she had a dream about her ex, and he was just standing there and she was mad. Now, this person didn't want anything to do with her ex. She obviously was having a lot of problems with him. There could be some energetic tie there, and if it were me, I would work on breaking that energetic tie however I could see fit, right? So there's some things that you can do that are a little bit on the witchy spectrum that I can list below, but one of them is, just go and take a shower. Get in the shower, let the water run over you, scrub with a body scrub. Sometimes that's really nice. And then let it wash off of you. And then you'll just say, I give you back what is your energy, I take back what is mine, right? And you're just letting that energy wash off of you, go down the drain. The other thing is that you can light a black candle, you can etch into it with a nail, the person, like, release this person, light the black candle and say, I give back to you what is yours, I take back what is mine, I release you, insert name, right? The other thing that you can do is a cord cutting ritual where you take a piece of string or a piece of cord and just lay it over the flame, let it burn in the middle, and say, I release you, so-and-so. Toss the cord in the garbage when you're done, and after it's not maybe having little embers of fire on the end, right? Maybe pour some water over it. So those are some ideas of how you can break those energetic ties, okay? It's super important also to get closure for those ex relationships, right? Like, because in order to be healthy, we need to be able to move on. So a couple of other stories that I've heard recently when I put this topic out there is that people, when they're looking at dreams of their exes, it's actually that they're getting closure from their exes, like, and they see them in their dreams, and then they realize that that's so far in their past, and where they are now is so much of a better place that it doesn't really have anything to do, like, it's more of like a grateful dream, if you will, right? So in a nutshell, these dreams about exes, they can mean a lot of different things. Get your dream journal, make sure that you're writing out your dreams, look at how you felt in your dream, look at how your ex was reacting in your dream. Were they just chilling? Were they making out with someone else? Were they angry and like destructive? You want to look at the other variables within the dream. Also, look at where you are in your life when you're seeing this dream about an ex, and look at where you were in your life if you're dreaming about them from a certain time period, right? And maybe what felt good or what didn't feel good during that time. So lots of different dream meanings here. There's really not one set dream meaning, okay? So just make sure that you're journaling everything. If it's a multi-part dream, write down each part and then go back to each part and write down the feelings in it, what was going on in it, and what you think the messages were, and then piece all the parts together. Sometimes that's really helpful too. So that is it for today, and I wish you all well. And if you have a dream about your ex, please, please, please do not freak out. This is just a part of living, and you know, these people are just a symbol, if at best, for something different. And you know, that's it. So all right, I wish you all well and take care until next time. Bye.